Welcome back everyone. So the masking fluid is dry. So I'm going to begin to bring forth this magical environment. And I want to basically start by painting some of the shrubbery and plant life that we see in the background. But I'm going to do it before I put any of the washes over it because I want it to recede to the background. Right, so I think I'm going to mix a pretty turquoise to start off with. So we've got this going, and we have a little bit of gouache here in my turquoise well. And I wanted to add a little bit of gouache to this so that there's a little bit of opacity to this color. Now my turquoise that I do have here is from Winsor & Newton, and it also has there is opacity in the color as well, so it's not completely translucent. But that's not the most essential thing you need to worry about. I'm just informing you what I'm going to be painting with. Right, so I've got it here on my quill. Oopsie daisy. Let's do that. And I need a tissue at hand. And I'm going to paint some of these little dainty leaves and things in the background, so it doesn't need to be extremely descriptive, but we're going to try. So I think what I'm going to do is just start with some pretty flower shapes, or not flower shapes, leaf shapes. Goodness. Right, I'm very quiet because I'm concentrating here. These little leaf shapes is still an area that I am developing in my own practice. Not always so easy as they make it look. And not everything is grounded necessarily in the immediate background. It's a lot of suggestive. Plant material. And I'm going to take some of them off script there as well, just to say that this picture is carrying on beyond the parameters of this beautiful scene. Right, that feels good. I am now going to use what I have here, turquoise wise, with a bit of gouache mixed in there. And I'm going to bring some of it over to my green well. I'm going going to add a little bit of Viridian green. No, it's actually phthalo green, not Viridian green, but they're so close. So maybe you've got phthalo on your palette, or maybe you've got Viridian. Both are acceptable. Some people don't even have phthalo, they prefer other greens. Whatever green you have, that's all good. And then I see there's a leaf here, a little bit bigger. Maybe coming slightly from the side. And I'm just very expressively, painterly, adding some plant-like structures here. And there's basically a rock situated here, so they might be coming or growing behind that. Okay. That feels good. I am now going to add, I'm going to rinse, I'm going to add a bit of yellow to this green mixture, add a bit of water. I think I'm going to grab my quinacridone gold deep and add that to this green turquoise mixture. So there's a bit of color harmony happening here because I'm using the same color as I'm mixing a new color. Some of the previous colors is added to it. I need it to be a little bit more green, but I want it a warm green, a little bit more olivey, but deep. Here we go. And I'm going to talk a little bit about some of these little moss leaves and things coming out here. Beautiful. Just going around this stone altar, I'm going to call it. And we'll add a little bit more detail later, so I'm not covering everything up here. There's a stone under the bow, there's a leaf. I think that is nice. I'm going to add some of this color as well, here and there. And maybe some of it in this area as well. I just like to unify some of the spaces by repeating some of the color that I have elsewhere. Just going to talk a little bit about a few grass-like structures there. And this is sort of where I'm starting to make it my own. I'm just using suggestions from my reference material. Oh, my familiar is wanting to say hello. I think this needs to dry very well, very well. So I probably will give it a good hour or so in the sun. Not necessarily in the sun. It will dry quickly, but give it a good time to dry, and then maybe just a quick blow with a hairdryer to really make sure that it's baked into the background. Because when we come over this with a wash, I don't want it to lift at all. I need it to stay in the background. Most of these colors are very staining, so I'm not too concerned about that, but that's sort of the strategy that I have in mind going forward. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. Stay creative, stay tuned, and I'll see you then. Bye bye for now. Have you all come to say hello? Ooh, that's a good privilege. This is Ella. She's my eldest. She's what? Years old. I think 5 years old. I love Ella. And then you guys have met Lipsy. My word. There she goes, little Lippy. Yeah, you famous already because all the patrons has met you. She's a grumpy bear. She's very jealous. The other ones are around. Huey. Typical Dachshund. And the golden boy. Mr. Oliver. He's just the softest thing ever. So there, all the familiars have said hello. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye for now.